They went after They did, and they went after, yeah, they tried to go after, they tried to go after Chief Justice Roberts when we did his confirmation hearing. They were like, oh, but he works for a big firm that has something, and that like never went anywhere. But to me, like you have this big of a operation over this many years, and the feds, like they're cautious, they're careful. If you're going to do this, you better have something pretty significant.
That's why they've probably been working on this for so many years. It's very interesting. I think we really need to wait and see what's in that charging document. And then, of course, we need to see the evidence that they've gathered before we move on.
One quick point. The first person they raided about a year ago, 11 months ago, was a 23-year-old fundraiser.
I remember that.
Who worked for him. And she was a recent college graduate. And it was like, whoa. Well, number one, why are you hiring someone so young to take care of your fundraising? Not that you couldn't do it, but it raised eyebrows for a lot of people. We'll see whether in the end. She was the first one they targeted. And then as you point out, Dana, a number of resignations just in the past.
Which is always a bad sign. Always a bad sign. Personnel matters, personnel is policy. And then, so I also have questions about how much did Adams know. Now they're going to say, obviously, they have enough to have brought these charges that he has intention and willfulness there. But also, you could be surrounded by bad staff who make decisions and then it becomes, impeached you. But here, if they're actually charging you, indicting him, that means that there's a willfulness component on his end as well.
So we'll see when the indictment is unsealed, and we'll get more details in it when it happens.
Yeah, great to see you in New York.
Thank you for having me. You got it.
And moments from now, the House panel investigating the assassination attempts against former President Donald Trump. We are waiting for its first hearing to begin. Plus, officials in Florida still briefing ahead of Hurricane Helene's landfall later today, and we are going to bring you the latest on that monster storm. Look out, 'cause here I come. Have you ever had trouble losing weight and keeping it on? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy.
In the mind, looking back.
Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
Wegovy, and keeping the weight off.
Wegovy helps you lose weight and keep it off. I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only FDA-approved weight management medicine that's proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events in adults with heart disease and with either obesity or overweight. Wegovy shouldn't be used with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you or your family had medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or allergic to it. Stop Wegovy and get medical help right away.
These so-called rights.
Serious side effects
Did
may
they
happen,
give you a list of your
including
patient
pancreatitis and
rights?
gallbladder problems.
Yeah.
Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with
Yeah,
diabetes.
after I had to throw a fit to get them.
Tell your provider about vision problems or changes, or if you feel your heart
Nobody
rate
knew
is
what they were,
depression or thoughts of suicide may
or
occur.
what I was
Call
asking
your
for.
provider right away if you have any mental changes. Common side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight,
I'm keeping it off.
and I'm lowering my CV risk.
Had to have cops out here again because of it.
When did they come?
Yesterday, whenever I asked for these, because the patient advocate came in here and trying to teach me how to read a TV instead of what I asked for, instead of giving me what I asked for.
They didn't let you go home. I thought you might be going home.
I wish, man, but I can't find a hospice name thanks to all the lies that are being told about me, man.
So you said you had an interim hospice, right? Is that correct? Because I was off for a few days. I had you on Tuesday. My name is Dawn. So I had you on Tuesday last. So you
Yeah, I was on interim. They won't pick me back up.
Is it because you came into the hospital?
No, it's because they want to treat me like I'm homebound, and I'm on hospice. I'm not going to be a prisoner in my home whenever I have a short time left, man. I don't know how long I have left. It ain't like I can get a doctor to ever tell me anything. They come in, they ask me questions like I'm the one supposed to know. Man, everybody comes in and asks me questions like I'm supposed to know. But yet nobody tells me nothing except for what they want me to know. And it's never what I need to know.
Is there anything that you need to know?
Yeah. First of all, this says I have let's see. that I have the right for informed decisions, to make informed decisions. How can I make informed decisions when I have no clue about what this is going on with me?
Yeah.
They have no clue about what this is going on with me because it doesn't act like anything that is known. And if it's not known what's going on with me,
Do you want to go back home?
yeah, of course,
Did you tell the doctor that you were ready to go home?
yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to get hospice out here. Another hospice, Geneva Hospice, yeah, said that I wouldn't be a good fit for them because they come out here and said that they're short term only, which is a bullface lie. Why would they even be wasting their time coming out here knowing that I'm a long term patient? I mean, I'm tired of getting lied to. Man, I mean, they bullface lied to me knowing the facts. I mean, when they come out here, it doesn't make a bit of sense. I'm not stupid, man, and they try to treat me like I'm stupid, like everybody's stupid because they got the because they're in a position where I need them, even though my healthcare dollars, my insurance dollars pays them. If they don't want my insurance dollars, that's fine with me. But to say that I don't qualify for hospice, even though I've been on hospice for years,
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
I wonder what happens sometimes with hospice. If you'll allow me to explain, I don't want you to get upset.
I'm already upset, man.
Sometimes when you come in the hospital and you're hospice and you want the things done, it can disqualify. I'm just letting you know, it can disqualify a person from continuing their hospice care if they come in. So,
It automatically disqualifies me for hospice. I can't be on hospice and be in the hospital. I can't go to the doctors and be on hospice. Man, I know this. Man, I know the rules of hospice inside and out. Man, I mean, there's short-term hospice and there's long-term hospice. Man, and each hospice provides both.
And yeah, so it just, I guess it depends on the company. Have you called?
No,
Hospice
every
America?
hospice is hospice. That means hospice, in order to even be hospice, they provide the two different types of hospice. You cannot be just a single sided
Let's
hospice.
just talk. No, you don't have to.
Man,
be
I
nice.
cannot help it. I'm already
It's
upset.
okay. That's why
man.
I'm gonna take.
I'm not trying to be. I'm a passionate person, man. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I
We'll
apologize.
talk,
I really
but
do apologize.
If you don't,
I really do apologize. But look, you're sitting here trying to tell me something that I know is not true. Man,
no, I wouldn't tell you anything that wasn't true. I would not. I wouldn't. These are the things that I know is and understand about hospice. Like when you come and you seek active hospital treatment, it can disqualify you. So.
well, no, ma'am. Anytime I come into the hospital, it disqualifies me.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime, every time. I mean, in order to get my surgery done, I had to get off of hospice. As soon as I come into the hospital, I come off of hospice. This is a known fact. And I'm very aware of it. But you're sitting here lying to me about something,
I'm gonna ask
man.
you something. Have you ever heard of palliative care?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. There's two different types of freaking hospice. Man, and they buffer. In order for them to even be hospice, they have to provide both.
So palliative's a little bit different from hospice. Palliative means you can seek treatment still. Hospice goes with the understanding you're not going to actively seek treatment.
But that's just it. I don't want treatment. I'm
want,
dying.
You don't want treatment?
No, I'm dying.
What
I do want is I want the best possible life until I do die.
Sure.
And the thing is, I can't get that whenever a doctor is incompetent enough incompetent enough to do a amputation twice and still not get it right.
Do you have infection in there right now?
Yeah.
But are we doing antibiotics for you?
No. As a matter of fact, it's been known that I'm on hospice for bone infection. Man, and for me not to be on antibiotics is ludicrous and neglectful. I mean, what I have experienced in this hospital is is an atrocity of healthcare. And for then anybody to try any other thing about it is a complete misrepresentation of the facts. Man, nobody's even asked me why I tried to commit suicide, ma'am. No, they asked me what happened, and that's all they've ever asked me.
What happened?
Even the psychiatrist,
Oh yeah, the psych. Yeah.
even the psychiatrists who are supposed to be psychiatrists have never asked me why I tried to commit suicide.
Why did you try to commit suicide?
Because I knew I was going to deal with this. I knew I was going to deal with this. I knew I was going to get harassed. I knew I was going to get done wrong. I knew I wouldn't be treated right. I knew I was going to get tortured. And I've been all those things in this hospital.
Do you have you who you should tell the doctor that you want to go home.
Ma'am, it doesn't matter what I want. Obviously. It doesn't even matter what I say. It matters what y'all are trying to project.
Yeah.
And I say y'all because anybody who takes up for them is part of them. And look, here's the one thing that I know for a fact, and this is the main reason why I'm treated this way. They did me wrong whenever I was here in wound care.
Did you go do outpatient wound care? Or
Yeah.
Did you do inpatient?
Outpatient.
Outpatient wound
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter what patient, inpatient or outpatient matter I had. It's not the point. I mean, it has nothing to do with what I was fixing to try to tell you happened.
What happened? You want to tell me? But you can't raise your voice. You just
Man,
tell me.
I can't help but raise my voice, ma'am. I am. Y'all don't understand what y'all have done to me mentally.
You have to just talk to me. That's
Man,
all.
I try, but whenever you try to defend the
No,
facts,
I'm not
whenever
defending.
you try to defend them, man, I cannot accept it. I don't even want to talk to you because of it, man. It's like, I mean, I really do want help, man. I really do want to be nice, man. You can ask anybody that's dealt with me that has not been trying to go along with them. They've just been trying to do their job. Now, if you're just trying to do your job and you really care about your job and not their protection, then I can be a normal person with you. But every time you try to defend them, every time you try to make an excuse for them, man, it upsets me to my core.
No, I'm just asking you questions.
No,
about, like, what happened.
you defend them with your statements, ma'am.
Okay.
You do. I mean, you may not realize that. I don't know if you. That's why I asked you the other day calmly if you take medication. Man, I'm not trying to be bad. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to make it personal. I am not the one man that makes it personal.
Well, no, I was just talking to you about your care. Do you want to tell me about what happened at wound care?
I mean, I will.
Sure. Why don't you tell me?
Well, the thing is, all this time at that point in time, it was about 20 years I'd been dealing with wound care centers, all over Fort Worth and Dallas area, here and there and everywhere, man. The thing is that I know what's possible because I've been dealing with this all my life.
Yeah.
Man, I know what people can and can't do. Man, I know what people.
Is that why you're real adamant about doing your own wound care? You don't want anybody else to?
Yeah, because I don't trust nobody. I can't trust nobody who ever defends
Wait,
them.
yeah.
Man, I can't help it, man. I'm mentally unstable because of it, man. I came in here admitting that I tried to commit suicide, and I've done nothing but get more of the same that caused me to try to commit suicide. Nobody's ever asked me why I tried to commit suicide, and you are the first person that I've told.
Well, and I did ask you.
I know.
Why. That's why I want you to be calm.
I'm trying to be calm, man. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. If you'd sit down and be a person, man, it's like somebody that listens. without the idea that you're a nurse and I'm a patient.
No, I don't really think of myself in that capacity because we're all just
Look.
people, right?
A person's words prove exactly what's going on in their mind. This is how we can discern what a patient is, whether they're mental or whether they're having issues that they cannot control. This is why doctors here say that I am not a suicide risk, even though I told them I tried to commit suicide.
So
Wait,
are
man,
you
please,
on, no,
please
I'm
don't.
asking, I don't know. I've been on for a few days. Are
It
you
doesn't
on,
matter.
Are you on suicide risk precautions?
No, I've been taken off of them. I was taken off of them the other day. I think it was Tuesday I was taken off of them. It's not Monday. One of them days. Yeah. Except for the psychiatrists. Y'all's group of psychiatrists. That's the key thing. Y'all's group of psychiatrists. Because they're trying to label me, and if you're part of it, then it's you too. See, I never know until somebody starts trying to talk to me. But I do know by how they talk to me and what they say exactly what their agenda is. And when I get upset, it's because I know exactly who they are. Man, you cannot lie to me. You cannot fool me because I've been through it. Yeah. And it pisses people off that's higher up. I mean, the fact that I'm not going to allow them to sweep it under the rug, to sweep me under the rug, to put me in a nursing home so I can be abused, to abuse me in here. You know.
Is that, do they want to send you to a nursing home?
Huh?
Do they want to send you to a nursing home?
Oh, yeah, they want to abuse me every way they can, ma'am.
No, I'm asking, was the plan to send you to a nursing home?
There is no plan. And the thing is, I'm supposed to be part of my plan.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be made for me. It's supposed to be made with me. And nobody has ever tried to make a plan with me. Their actions judge them, ma'am. And they judge everybody I come into contact with. Because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. You know that simple little truth can discern all truth? Jesus Christ gave me skills. Just because of that, he armed me with the truth. He armed me with the ability to discern the truth. You know, this is what happened in wound care. You know, I'd been going to wound care for, like I said, 20 years. And, you know, Dr. De Sikora.
I do, Dr. Jason.
Amen. Dr. De Sikora, man, bent over backwards. Even went against Medicare and their rules, which only did it twice for me. And she did it because I was in a hopeless situation. Yeah, she was the director of the wound care. Yeah, I mean, and she did everything in her power to help me to be progressive, to try to find out what's going on with me. And nobody ever since has tried.
Dr. Desicora was the last one that tried.
Yeah, and she was a real doctor. That Dr. Allsworth down there will admit to you right to your face that she's just in it for the money, her job.
Yeah, I don't know who's down there now. I just knew
I
Dr.
do.
Desicora from before.
I do.
Not from wound care, from somewhere else.
I do. I know who's down there. I mean, that was last time I was here. I was lied to and told it was moved out of this building.
I don't know if we still do wound care here or not.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't know.
Are you a nurse?
I am, but I'm a floor nurse and I stay.
I mean, but you've had wound care come up here. I mean, you know whether it's here or not.
No, wound care. I know we have inpatient wound care. I don't know what it looks like anywhere else. So.
How long have you been a nurse here?
A couple of years.
All right. Well, then you may not. Well, no, if you know De Sikora, man, then you've been here for.
I knew De Sikora when she had her own practice.
Oh, So you know her from outside the
I
hospital.
know her from outside the hospital.
Okay. See, and you notice how I
French toast sticks and bacon and some sausage. Have you had breakfast?
No, but I don't eat breakfast. I just drink coffee for breakfast. I don't usually eat till about 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
amen. It keeps you skinny.
I did too until I started working here.
And
I wasn't a breakfast person until I started working here.
they do have a good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But I have chickens. We have chickens, and so I'm super picky about eggs. I don't eat eggs. Or usually even things made with eggs. Anywhere besides my house, I'm real picky about eggs.
Oh, I know. Me too. They have to be cooked really, really hard for me.
And not smell, because you know how eggs can smell. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, they smell like a chicken's butt. They smell like a chicken's butt.
If they're not cooked right, and your chickens are dirty, yes.
Thank you, Dawn.
Call if you need anything, Patrice.
Yes, ma'am.
How rude. I mean, she asked the question, man, and didn't stick around for the answer. But that's all right. She can be rude all she wants. Oh, Miss Dawn. Dawn of the ages. I mean, I don't know why a person would ask a question and then just walk out and cut a person off in the middle of it. I mean, that was so freaking rude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do that to anybody. I respect the fact that y'all want to talk to each other. Oh. You're not going to make me go irate. I'm not. I know exactly what's happening. And such. Oops. Get you something to eat. All right. All right.